All right, as I'm sitting here waiting on my mother, what I wanted to do is I wanted to pretty much make this video, right? And I want to make this video because I was just at a real estate conference, EXPCon, with my mom, helping her record. You guys are going to see that vlog, here in a few days. It was absolutely amazing. And these two guys were talking. And when they were speaking, it was kind of cool because they were talking about three-way calls, something that, in a world where we're very digital, we're very we're very webinar driven, we're very Zoom driven, online driven, content driven. I think a lot of the things that we used to do, sometimes in order to promote an event, in order to get somebody out of a call or to get somebody on a call, we've lost kind of track of that. And I remember just growing up in network marketing since I was 19, I learned a lot of skills, and one of the skills was the art of the three-way call. And I'm telling you, if you guys did this more often, three-way calls, not even if we did this more often, what happens is that now we will be able to close so many more deals. Because I'm going to tell you this, no matter what is going on, the person that thinks they know you, they're always going to know you for what they know you for first. A lot of times people don't see the transition. They don't see who we're becoming. They don't see the business opportunity at hand. They don't see the thing that we're trying to bring them to the table with. They don't see the thing that we're trying to bring to the table for them. So guess what? A three-way call. And if we leverage three-way calls more, it'll be so much better, because what it does is it edifies you in a way, if done right, makes it seem as if you are around people who are making it happen. So for example, if I got my guy Brian and my guy Sam, right? Actually, I do know a Brian and I do know Sam, but we're not talking about those two guys. And I wanted to present Brian with an opportunity, but Sam was in my field and maybe he's doing better than me, worse than me, just as good as me. They just don't know each other. What happens is three-way calls. So a three-way call, this is how it's done. What you're going to do is you're going to call Brian. Hey Brian, I love what you're doing. I gotta share something with you in the little room, but I gotta get you on the phone with my guy Sam. Now Sam has been in the game a little bit longer than me. Sam kind of knows how to break it down a little bit better than me, although I can break it down just as fine. He has a little bit more experience, and plus I already told Sam about you. And Sam actually was able to carve out about 5 to 10, maybe 15 minutes of his time to be able to get on the phone with you. And I know your time is valuable too, so that's why I kind of kept it at a minimum. All right, boom. Now I got off the phone with Brian. Oh, so Brian, what times are best for you? Okay, give me about one time in the morning and one time in the afternoon. Is 10 good for you? Okay, cool. Is about 7 at night good for you? Okay, cool. So 10 or 7? Awesome, perfect. Let me give you a call right back. Yo, Sam, what's up, brother? This is Amari, man. I got a guest that wants to hear more about the opportunity that we have going on. He wants to hear more about the game plan so he can run the play. And then so I've talked to Brian. Now I've talked to Sam. Now before I make this thing happen, I want to make sure, before I get Brian on the phone with Sam, I want to make sure that I'm qualifying Brian, which means that, have I sent him a video? Has he been on a call? Has he been presented with some information so he can get a roundabout gist of what's happening, right? Boom. So I'm doing this before I get him on the phone with Sam. So now I finally got Brian. He's ready to talk to Sam. Brian is a very intelligent guy. He does X, Y, and Z. He has this, that, and the fourth. He's already seen the video. On a scale of 1 to 10, he's at a 7 right now. He just has a few questions. So boom. So I've already talked to Brian about Sam. I've talked to Sam about Brian. And then what's going to happen is this. Check this out. This is the dope part. And I do this all the time. So I've edified both of them to one another without them knowing. So they're not knowing that I'm talking to each other about them, bigging them up, putting a different perspective, a different respect level on them when I'm talking to them about one another. So now, boom, I finally get him on the phone. Hey, Brian, I got Sam on the line. Let me click him over real quick. Boom. Hey, Sam, Brian, you guys there? Yeah, I'm already, we're here. All right, so before we get started, what I want to do is I want to just, edify you guys and just really introduce you guys to each other. You don't have to say the word edify, but I want to say introduce you guys to each other so you guys kind of have a, you know, um, an understanding, of who you guys are. And I know I talked about both of you guys, to each other, separately, but I just want to do it really quick. So, hey, Sam, this is Brian. Brian is somebody who's truly amazing in business. He's absolutely crushing it. He's somebody who is very intelligent, has a lot of experience in his field. He was very intrigued about, what we have to offer and what we're presenting him and or what I brought to his attention. And I think he's very curious. And I think he has a few more questions, but man, this guy's incredible. Hey, Brian, this is Sam. Sam has been in this space that I'm in now for a little bit longer than me. He has a little bit more experience, and he's really good at answering questions and getting you all the information and getting guest information so you can kind of make a better decision, right? Boom. So Sam, this is Brian. Brian, this is Sam. Once you get on this phone call and you introduce them, our job as a third party, as the three-way call, the person on the outside, I'm just want to be quiet. I'm not going to say anything at all. Because nothing even matters at all. Because nothing even matters. And nothing even matters. All right, I'm done. I used to be able to sing back in the day. But anyways, so now we have a three-way call going. And now I'm boom, boom, boom. And I let them handle it. Because I know Sam's going to close the call. And what Sam is going to do, he's going to edify me to Brian. Because this is not Sam's guest. But Sam benefits off of what I do. So what's going to happen is, if you're the Sam in the situation, you're going to give all the answers to the questions, making sure the prospect is comfortable. But then also, what you're going to do is, hey, look, listen, man, I've been doing this for a while, and if I'm Sam talking to Brian, hey, I've been doing this for a while, and it's rare that you find somebody like Amari who's driven, who's very knowledgeable, and who gets it done at the end of the day. He's somebody that you definitely want to make sure you stay in touch with, and I can't wait to see you working with Amari, and he's on the right path. So what Sam did for me is, and Brian said, because Brian has his preconceived notion about me because he's known me before. He's known me from all the things that I've done before. But what Sam did is Sam has put some respect on my name to Brian. So I am no longer on equal playing field with Brian in this particular space. I am at a higher level than Brian. But then Sam is at a higher level than me. So Sam respects the fact that Brian is somebody who could potentially come into whatever said business and crush it. Brian is excited now because he knows that he wants to be around people like Sam, but he's also excited that he has somebody like me to help bridge the gap. And that's what we're here to do, help bridge the gap to get people from where they are to where they're going. And you can do that with three-way calls. I guarantee if you do more three-way calls, more three-way introductions, I love three-way group chats, I'm telling you, your business will explode. Because then what happens is you're not only doing that yourselves, you're then teaching people how to do that. Because how you bring somebody into an opportunity is how they're going to bring other people into an opportunity. And so you want to create that chain effect, that flow where people are introducing people the right way. It's my boy. We're just getting a contract signed. We just signed our first big influencer to help them with their back ends and whatnot, their email marketing, text marketing, whatnot. So, but yeah, exciting. So now we're just the bridge to the gap. And then after that, Sam is going to say, hey, look, listen, do you have any more questions? Boom. Now me, or if you're a Sam, what you should do is, hey, the next steps are, you always want to kind of fan bam into the next thing. So from a scale of 1 to 10, hey, Brian, from a scale of 1 to 10, 10 means that you're ready to get started. 1, you never want to hear about this again, and I'm Sam on the phone. Speaking for me, Amari. Are you, where are you at right now? Hey, I think I'm at a 10 right now. I think I'm at a 9. If he's at a 9, Sam should be asking, well, hey, what other questions do you need to see? you need to hear? What other things do you need to see in order to get you to that next phase? Hey, you know what? I think I'm at a 10, man. I'm ready to get started. So what you gonna? And then so Sam is now gonna say, so what you want to do next is you want to connect with Amari right after we hang up this call. He's gonna get you the information to get started right now, get you signed up, get you ready and rocking and rolling, get your information and get your portal set up, get your business set up, get your back office set up, get your whatever set up. He's gonna give you the next steps so we can make sure that this onboarding process is very seamless and smooth. Boom. Call is done. Now, as Amari, if you're the Amari in the situation, what you're gonna do is you're gonna make sure that that next step, that next process is so seamless that they feel like they're getting help. Because then what happens is if you onboard somebody to something the right way, people are going to people are gonna do not what you say, but what you did to them. So how you bring somebody in is how they're gonna bring other people in. So you want to make sure when you start at the beginning, you want to bring as many people in the right way as possible. So yeah, that's the art of the three-way call in business, and hopefully you learn from something, and hopefully you learn something from that. So like, subscribe, share, and this is just my journey, and just documenting my process.